Megh's gushy book The Bench slammed as debut slips in U.S. charts. Meghan Markle's new children's book The Bench was criticized for being too gushing by royal commentators as it slipped down in the U.S. bestseller list. Meghan started the poem which provided the basis for her new book, The Bench, more than 2 years ago. She wrote it as a gift for her husband Prince Harry to mark his first ever Father's Day, just weeks after their firstborn Archie Harrison was born. The poem was inscribed on a little plaque on the back of the bench she also bought for Harry to honor the occasion. Fittingly, that poem has now been turned into a debut children's book just weeks after their second child was born, Lilibet Diana. In her only interview about the work, Meghan told U.S. radio network NPR, "Any child or family hopefully can open this book and see themselves in it, whether that means glasses or freckles or a different body shape or different ethnicity or religion." She also described it as a love story, but hoped that all readers would be able to access the universal message. Meghan said, "It's really just about growing with someone and having this deep connection, and this trust so that, be it good times or bad, you know that you had this person." "I really hope that people can see this as a love story that transcends the story of my family." The book opens with the words, "This is your bench, where you'll witness great joy. From here you will rest, see the growth of our boy." Although the children's book soared straight to #1 on the New York Times bestsellers list, after just 2 weeks The Bench has slipped to 4th place. It also fell from 3rd place to 24th in just 2 weeks on the American website's list, Publishers Weekly. The Bench was not much of a hit in the UK, and reportedly sold just 3,212 copies in its first week, meaning it failed to gain a place in Britain's top 50 sales chart. Discussing the book on Pod Save the Queen, host Ann Gripper said, "I've said from the beginning that I don't think it's my cup of tea. I'm not a sentimental person. She's quite gushy, both in the writing and in the way she spoke about it afterwards. I started reading what she had to say, and I thought, I'll come back to this later, and I haven't done. So what has she been saying?" The Mirror royal editor Russell Myers explained how he thought the sentiment behind it was very nice, by looking at the family relationship, and providing a space to connect with your relatives. He said, "I know some of the reviews have been unkind. I think it's done better on the Amazon US list than it has done on the UK list, for sure, but I think it's a 169-word book." So what can you really say about it? He added, "I'm not sure I'll be purchasing it." Ms. Gripper also praised the illustrations in the book, especially for children's literature. More than 2 weeks after it was published, The Bench now sits at number 55 in the U.S. Amazon's bestseller list for children's books, while it has not broken into the top 100 best-selling children's books in Amazon's list in the UK. It has recently emerged that Meghan also penned another children's book when she was in 8th grade called A Face Without Freckles, Is a Night Without Stars. Librarian of Congress Carla Hayden posted on Twitter how Meghan submitted her first book to the U.S. Copyright Office in 1996 and so it now sits in the Library of Congress. Explaining the book, Ms. Hayden said the Duchess extols the wonder of freckles with drawings and verse in the text. Like in The Bench, Meghan rhymes in her book from more than 20 years ago. It opens with the words, "Some people think freckles are strange, while I happen to disagree, because if I didn't have my freckles, then I would not truly be me."